Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I just want to thank you all for the support y'all have been showing on our Life is Strange 3 videos, discussions, news, and all that. Last video was one of the most popular ones I've uploaded, so I just want to thank you all for the support on that. Definitely as we get closer and closer to getting a reveal, I will continue to keep y'all up to date. This is a big week if you're a Life is Strange fan, in general. Tell me why. The next upcoming title from Don't Nod Entertainment. First episode is releasing this Thursday. I am streaming it. I'm going to be playing it. And remember, each episode is releasing every week. So next Thursday will be episode 2. Then the following Thursday will be the finale, episode 3. This is only a 3-episode series. Then their next game, Twin Mirror, will probably be releasing in several months, as the release date is rumored to be 2020. Now, this week, Gamescom. Really want to cover this before I go into the topic of the video. Gamescom 2020 is this Thursday as well, the same day as Tell Me Why, and Square Enix is appearing, and I know I've said in several previous videos that they're revealing new titles. Could this be the day Deck 9 Games reveals Life is Strange 3 or their next Life is Strange project? I would keep your eyes very, very close to that date. It could be the day we finally get news. And there's been, again, rumors, leaks that have supported that there is going to be something from Deck 9 Games for the future of Life is Strange, in all likeliness. So, the topic of this video is my top 5 returning characters that I'd like to see in Life is Strange 3. I might make a part 2 to this, because this is a big-ass world, and there's a lot of characters in the first 2 games. But, remember, determinants. As I always said with the Telltale games, determinant characters and their chances of returning are not as likely. So we've had, again, returning characters in Life is Strange 2. We had the surprise reveal, especially of Dave Madsen in episode 5 of Life is Strange 2. So I would expect, no matter how many episodes Life is Strange 3 is, that we're going to have either a callback or some type of returning character, whether it's 1, 2, more than that, we'll have to see. If you guys do enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you are new. And be sure to join the about 20% of people that watch these videos that are subscribed. They greatly would appreciate it, as we're on the road to 270,000 subscribers. Let me know who you'd like to see in Life is Strange 3, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get straight into it. So I just want to say this list is not made to be in any specific order. I'm just throwing out 5 characters that I think could return. In the future, I may make top 5 likely returning characters, but this is just 5 characters I think that could return. So number 5 is Daniel Diaz from Life is Strange 2. A key factor with Daniel is that he's non-determined. I believe, just like Max and Chloe, the 2 major characters of the first game, I think it's very likely we'll either get a callback or a reference to him in LIS3, or even maybe a physical appearance. Now, based on the endings, you have many different Daniels and a bunch of years skipped. Some endings, by the end of the ending, it's 6 years in the future. Some we have 15. Some 10 to 20. So you're looking at potentially different timelines. When will LIS3 be? How many years after the events of LIS2? Will it be before LIS2? Will it be after? And if LIS3, Life is Strange 3, is to carry over choices from the original game, LIS2 and LIS1, there's going to be a bunch of different Daniels. That's what makes it likely that it's going to be more of like, oh, a newspaper blur we see, or an article, or, you know, something on the TV. It's not going to probably be a physical appearance, unless really they want to put in all the detail, because there's like literally 4 different Daniel models. There's one where he's blonde, there's one where he's got black hair, but he's older, there's one where he's, you know, with his parents. His appearance is different in each ending. And obviously, you know, age is a factor with that too. And I do believe LIS3 will have a new cast of characters, so a cameo is 100% probably going to happen in some shape or form. But let me know what you guys think of Daniel returning. I really want him to return. I think, you know, having at least one of our characters that have a superpower crossover with this new character with a superpower, that would be really cool. I hope we get eventually a crossover between one of the characters who has a power, because I believe we're going to keep expanding this world with new characters with powers, and eventually a crossover between one of them would be awesome. Let's move on to number 4. At my number 4 spot is Chris Erickson, Captain Spirit from the Captain Spirit DLC, as well as LIS2. Now with him, again, a lot of different timelines. One timeline, he's with Daniel. Growing up alongside other timelines, he's not with Daniel. So that could be a factor. Maybe he can run in with Daniel, as I just mentioned Daniel before. But I think, personally with me, I wanted more of his character. We got a DLC, pretty much, a one episode thing with him. And we got a little bit of him in episode 2. But after that, there was really nothing with him. Daniel referenced him a lot throughout episodes 3, 4, and 5. And it was a pain. We got little photos of him and, you know, a little concluding thing depending on what ending you got in episode 5. But really, I want more. And I think maybe I'm not the only one that feels that. I want more with Captain Spirit. I want some more action with him. And for him to run in with our new characters, that would be awesome. Now, even, again, just as like Daniel, maybe we get something on the news or see him on TV or something, just a little callback. I think that would make me feel a little better about the DLC, because no offense, I like this DLC, but I just didn't like that Chris he's still part of the story, which was nice, but I wanted him to have a bigger impact. You know, bringing him back would be really, really nice, in my opinion. At my number 3 spot is Chloe Price from Life is Strange 1. Now, big note on this one. Chloe is a determinate character, so she is only alive in a certain story path that you have to take. If kept alive in LIS1, we get to see her, again, picture of her, and we also get a phone call. David Madsen, we get to listen in a little bit with that phone call, and we find out that if kept alive, Chloe is with Max, and it appears they're in New York, or at least somewhere around New York, and David eventually ends the phone call by saying that if they can maybe meet up soon, as they've been separated, it seems, for a little while. But interesting stuff here. Now, LIS3, if kept alive, could we see Chloe and Max with this new character group? I think it's very possible. And a lot of you guys, I've read the comments in Life is Strange 3 videos I've done this far discussing updates and stuff, and it appears a majority, if not almost 80-90% of the comments I get, want Max and Chloe back in some capacity. We'll have to see, but I would be very confident in seeing Chloe back if kept alive in, again, another picture. Maybe we run into David again. Maybe we just find someone with their past connected and we get to see them again. I really hope this happens, because, man, y'all really want Max and Chloe back. It's crazy how many comments I got. It's insane. Like, literally almost every comment. No joke. At my number 2 spot is Sean Diaz from Life is Strange 2. Now, his pain, same as Chloe's, is that he's determinate. And you've got a bunch of different areas he goes to. He's dead in one ending. He's in Puerto Lobos in another. He's with Daniel in Puerto Lobos in another. I mean, lots of different possibilities. There's one where he's not in Puerto Lobos. He goes to prison for 15 years. So you've got all these conflicting threads, which makes me think, again, probably not going to be physical. Maybe we'll get something physical. I don't see us going to Puerto Lobos in this new Life is Strange game. So if he's in Puerto Lobos, we're not going to see him. It's not really a likely one, but I want Sean back. One of the bright spots of LIS2, despite all the hatred the game gets, was Sean Diaz. I loved him. I loved him as a playable character. A lot of people might not have connected with him as much as Max and Chloe, but I thought he was almost up to their level. He really is a great character and one of the shining spots of the season for me. I think LIS2 is a great game. A lot of people might disagree with that, and I completely understand people are entitled to their opinions. Let me know down below in the comments. I hope we get Sean in some capacity. Let's move on to our number 1 spot. I think you all know who this is going to be. So my number 1 spot is Max Caulfield from Life is Strange 1. Probably my second favorite character in the series behind Chloe. But I'm going to say this right now with almost assurance. She is coming back. I mean, you've had her now in LIS2. No matter what, you got her referenced in some way. And now, it is time to bring her back in LIS3. It's pretty obvious that even though this LIS3 will probably approach, as I've said before many times in this video, it's going to approach new characters, we got to have Max back in some way. I like what they did in LIS2. I'm not going to complain, but I just think it needs to be some face-to-face physical interaction. I would, I just want that. I mean, hell, if it is another photo or a phone call or something around those lines, it's okay. Hey, I'll be excited as hell regardless. But, man, wouldn't you like to see our new character and Max meet up? Same thing as the Daniel. 2 characters with the power meet up again. That would be special. And she, boys and girls, she's non-determinate, so chances are a little higher there. Alright, so this has been my top 5 list of returning characters I would like to see in Life is Strange 3. I probably will make a part 2 or another video probably saying likely returning characters as I did for The Walking Dead back in the Telltale days. Because obviously, some of these characters I mentioned are not probably the most likely ones, but they're ones I want to see. Alright everybody, that is going to do it for the video. If you did enjoy this, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you are new. And I'll probably make another news update video in the coming weeks. Obviously, if we get nothing. But Thursday, keep an eye. Life is Strange 3 potential reveal. Fingers crossed, maybe something. We'll have to see. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next Life is Strange video soon. Maybe a tier list video. Wink, wink. Peace and love, everybody. Have a great one.